Well, the new year brings hope, but therapists say it can also be a very challenging month for couples.
Yeah, so the holiday shine fades, the stress of day-to-day life seeps back in, and couples could find themselves struggling with waning desire. It's a hefty challenge to tackle, so we have our certified marriage and relationship coach, Jennifer Blancool, here to help us navigate. Good morning.
Good morning, Emily and Travis.
Yeah.
Awesome to be here as well.
Great to see you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year as well.
Okay, January, it's a pressure point for intimacy, apparently.
Yes.
Yeah, why is that?
Yeah, well, kind of like you touched on, Travis, after the glitter and chaos of the holidays is over and we return so quickly to real life, it can feel blunt. So, a lot of couples are feeling, that loss of all the distractions and chaos that can kind of take you away from what's really going on in your relationship or marriage.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I think that it's easy to feel alone in this and feel like, oh, there's something wrong with our connection or there's something wrong with our relationship because the desire has changed. And on top of that, January is typically the coldest month in most states. We have the least amount of daylight. We're typically indoors. Our energy level is a little bit lower because, in general speak, we're less active. We're not running around as much in January. So, we tend to see people scrolling more on the couches, kind of going a little bit more inward into themselves in January rather than making the outward effort to connect. And that's an easy thing to slip into.
Yeah.
Also a lot of times people are just genuinely exhausted from the holidays. And this is so easy to discount. Whether you entertained a lot of people or you just dealt with maybe some emotional stress around, connecting with family and being around a bunch of people. It's so easy to misplace or misdiagnose just human exhaustion with, oh my goodness, there's something wrong here between us.
Yeah, it is. It's that time where a lot of little things can sometimes kind of come together and make it seem like this is one big problem.
Yeah.
I know we've talked about it on the show before. In January, we tend to see divorce filings spike. You get through the holidays and you hit that point where you're like, is this working or not? So how do you know when this is just that January, the winter blues kind of slump, and when this might be a bigger issue that does need some big changes?
Great question. Slumps are normal, but if you've slipped into a place where you're not talking about it, where it's just truly everything is being stuffed under the rug, then you really need to reach out and get help. And I do offer a free consult. So, if you've stopped talking about it, if you've just really stopped touching each other. It's so normal to ebb and flow about intimacy, but if it's stopped pretty much altogether, if you've stopped talking, if you're truly living like roommates and you're just passing ships in the hallway and you're not really addressing each other and you're avoiding, you might be in trouble. If you know that, okay, last month things were good, but it's been a few weeks since we've actually connected, you're probably very normal. So it's that longer term slipping into not talking about it.
How common is this? How many people do you talk to? Again, you're in this line of work.
Yeah.
Do you see this become something that needs to be talked about?
I do. I just gained several new clients who are actually in almost separation mode. They haven't formally separated, but they've hired me to be kind of their last ditch effort. And I do blame that on January. And I do see that pattern over the years where early in the year, a lot of people, there's a lot more desperation. A lot of people are definitely dangling further down that thread than in other parts of the year. And I think it is a matter of that sentiment of, let's get through the holidays. Let's get through all the stuff we've got to do and keep whatever together. And then January presents kind of a new new leaf, a new slate for a lot of people, and that could mean transitioning out of a relationship.
So if you are feeling like you've hit this January slump, where can you start? If your New Year's resolution is to maybe work on your relationship a little bit, along with maybe reaching out for some help, what are some other things we can do?
I think the number one thing is our mindset. If our mindset is not intact around this, if our mindset isn't doing the work to see the positive in our partner, to hone in on what we do love and appreciate, what we're grateful for in our partner, then I could give you all the tools and strategies in the world, and they're not going to work. So, you know, it's too easy to also slip into that means of comparison in January. You know, people are on this, you know, new goals, new resolution kick. So it's also easy to compare, you know, to other people's relationships or what other people have in January because of this new goal thing. So yeah, I hope I answered that. My mind was all over the place.
Just understand, understanding that you're not alone and that there are a lot of factors, that it's not just in your head.
Also that it's common in this time of year,
It's
right?
so common.
It's nothing
and,
irregular.
you know, it's so easy to slip into when you're feeling the pain in your relationship, to just slip into this deep negative mindset. You just keep honing in on all the things that are lacking and what's wrong and not right. And, you know, it does take a lot of conscious effort to get back to what is good and right. So, you know, remembering that you're not alone, it's normal to feel this way at the beginning of the year, and to just get back to what's good and right. And, you know, January is talking about goals. It's an excellent time to instill some new rituals of connection.
Sure.
And they don't have to be fancy or grandiose. I mean, you can spend, you know, 10 minutes a day just, you know, exchanging appreciation and talking about what you love.
Finding something you're grateful for, sharing that with your partner.
Yeah.
Okay.
So don't trip up on that.
Feeling less blue. Good stuff.
Always appreciate it, Coach Jen.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
In the house.
It's an
Good
honor.
stuff.
Thank
and
you.
again, you can always hit up the AM Extra Facebook or Instagram pages. Just slide in our DMs if you want to ask us a question. Again, you can always remain anonymous.
That's right. We're at Coin News AM Extra.